Alright, what's good YouTube? It's Aurzyn. And today I am bringing you guys my next gen build. Now, I have not posted a single next gen video this year. I've been going crazy on current gen this first month, and I decided it was finally time to hop on next gen. You know what I mean? Finally time to give the game a chance. And if you guys are watching me and you normally watch me for current gen, please give next gen a chance. It is very fun, and it's honestly just like a whole different experience. It makes the game, I feel like, honestly, having two games this year, the gameplay is very similar. However, the build system just makes the games completely different, and I think it's really fun to just have two different games that we can play. And I think it's just a really great thing that 2K gave us two good games to play. Now, you guys can see from these clips that my build is going crazy on next gen. I'm going to show you guys how to make this build exactly. And honestly, what I try to do with this build is I literally just try to replicate my current gen build. You guys know I love my plate glass on current gen. One of my favorite builds ever. Like ever. That's probably my favorite build ever in like 2K history, to be honest, that I've made. And I just try to replicate it on next gen, honestly. So we're going to be getting into that. If you guys do want to see more next gen content, make sure to smash the like button on this video, because like I'm gonna be looking at it. If this video doesn't get as many likes as like my current gen videos, I'm gonna be like, okay, y'all want some current gen videos, but y'all gotta let me know in the comments, man. Before we get into it though, make sure to hit that sub button if you are new around here. Drop a like if you guys like this build, and yeah, without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so let's get into actually making the build now. This build is going to be at the power forward position, and what I really wanted to do with this build is literally just replicate my current gen build. So you guys can see the height. We are going to go 6'7". 6'7", with this game being so offensive oriented, you're going to be able to run this at the 2-on-2s. It's not going to matter. Your rebounding is going to be good enough in order to get all the rebounds you need. And this build is literally just going to be solid all around. Like every single part of this build, every single aspect of this build is going to be really good. So with that being said, you guys can see the wingspan. It's 1 below max. Now the reason I did this was just because you don't really get anything from max, and then I wanted that extra 3 points so I can get Hall of Fame sniper. And yeah, you don't really like gain anything from going the extra max, but like you just lose a 3 point. So I'm like, I just went 7-3. And then the weight, you have to go to this weight in order to get the 75 speed with ball, which is necessary to get the quick dribble style. So it's very important that you do go to this weight, because you need that 75 speed with ball. That is literally one of the most important parts of this build. Make sure you have 75 speed with ball. Now let's go ahead and get into it, and let's start off with the playmaking. The playmaking, like I said, 75 speed with ball. That's the most important part of this build. You need at least 75. And for ball handle, we can go to 82. We can actually drop it down, and we can get to 81. And then for pass accuracy, I went to an 88 as well. As you guys can see, I get 25 playmaking badges, and I literally I added 4 badges to that when I went to college. So get on to the defense. Max that rebounding, literally just max the rebounding. Block, we can max it, except we could take 1 off, because if you kept it max and then you like made the entire build, you could just take it off and you don't lose a badge point. So I'm just gonna do it now because I already made the build before, and I'm just literally looking at like a screenshot of it. So right here, the perimeter defense is 81. Now there's 2 ways to make this build. You can make it with an 85 perimeter defense and you'll get gold clamps. Now the reason I didn't do that is because I wanted to get shot critting takeover. Now, shot critting takeover, it might not be the best takeover. I really wanted the ankle breaking shots. Now, I don't know if I'd recommend that for you guys. If you guys want to have fun with your build, I would maybe say get the ankle breaking shots. I haven't gotten like any like I think I've played about 100 games on next gen so far. I haven't gotten any like crazy ankle breakers, but I definitely notice it when that badge is on. I definitely do like stun people a lot more. So I like having the shot critting badge. It also speeds up my dribbling, which is really important. It speeds up my dribbling. With the next gen build system being like the way it is, you can only get a 75 speed with ball on a 6'7", as opposed to like on current gen, I have like a 94 speed with ball or something. So it's something insane like that on current gen. But with that being said, you want the extra speed when you do have takeover, so that's why I like the shot critting. But lockdown is also OP. So basically, when you put that perimeter defense up, what it does is it takes away your shot critting takeover option and it gives you a lockdown. So if you guys do want to do that, I'll show you guys how to do that in a second, but I'm just going to make the build I made exactly right now. Mid-range is going to be an 82. Driving dunk is going to be an 85. You don't get the elite contacts, but you still get most of them. You get the pros and all of that. And then acceleration max, this put strength to a 52. It's almost max strength, but really if you just take your strength down, literally like that 8 attributes, you just gain so much potential in the build, and it really just allows you to do everything else. So this is the exact build that I have right here. Now, if you guys do not care about shot critting takeover, I care, so I changed the build up a tiny bit to get shot critting takeover. If you don't care about that, you can drop your mid-range too, and so you still have 23 badge points, and you can put that into your perimeter defense. You can see right here, now it's an 84. And I can drop this. You can see all I lose is gold for general. Now I do lose a playmaking badge, but you guys can see I dropped down to 24. I can put it right here to get gold. I can even take it higher if I wanted to. I don't know if I would recommend that. I could take my steal higher. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different things you could do with this build when you take those attributes down, because now instead of needing an 88 to get that extra playmaking badge, you could just take it down to an 85 because you don't lose anything else. You just lose the playmaking badge and you won't lose another one. You could take it down to 84 if you really wanted to, but 85 gives you that gold bullet passer, and I really like that, so I would keep it at that. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. You could always put the block back on if you want. Steal, if you want a higher steal with this build, which would be really glitchy, I'm not gonna lie. You could put strength, vertical up. You might even be able to put like driving dunk up and get a 92. I haven't tested with it just because, like I said, I wanted the shot critting take. But if you guys do want that, I'm just gonna put it on defense for now. Let's say I have an 85 steal, and yeah, you can see I get more defensive badges like this. And yeah, if you guys do want lock take instead of shot critting take, this is definitely the way I would make it. But I'm just gonna make it the way I made it now, just to like show you guys and have the exact build. But 82 right here, and then 88 for this, and you guys can see this is my exact build. If you guys want to copy my exact build, this is what I would make. And you guys can see right here we get shot critting. So I actually have been running this ankle breaking shots to my first takeover, because takeover in this game with the accelerator perk is very easy to get. And like I said before, your dribbling speeds up a lot when you have takeover, so I really like that ankle breaking shots. Now my secondary, I run spot up precision, but if you guys, I know the build's called the Playmaking glass cleaner, and it's kind of ironic because I'm not running playmaking or glass cleaning takeover. I'm running shot critting and sharpshooting. But really, like, the playmaking takeovers in this game are just like ass. Like who wants a fucking like team ratings boost or team badge? Like I don't know, bro. Like, and then the glass cleaning takeovers, like the glass cleaning takeover is already like barely okay when like all three of these are combined. Like if I was on Courage and like, you know what I mean, it would just be like glass cleaning take. But now it's like split up, and like it's like if these two were together, I might pick it over like sharp, but like, you know what I mean, like spot up precision, like you just can't beat that. I feel like you just can't beat that. And so we finished the build. You guys can see the build comes out as a playmaking glass cleaner. And yeah, let's get into test it. I'm gonna show you guys the badges I run on this build. Now, why 15 I don't know if I said this, but 15 finishing badges is extremely important because you get gold limitless takeoff, silver posterizer, gold slithery, and silver unstrippable. Now, I don't know how good unstrippable is in this game, but I've noticed if you don't have the badge on, you just like, if you go for a dunk and someone has a high steal, they can just spam X and they'll just rip you when you go for a dunk. So I would put unstrippable on, and yeah, that's why I really like the 15, because it just works out so well with all those badges. And right here, silver hot zone. You don't get gold hot zone on this player, which is kind of unfortunate, but you know what I mean, the shooting is still good in this game. It's so easy to shoot in this game. I shoot with a 65 3-pointer on current gen, and the shooting is the exact same between the games. So now I have an 80 and I have all the same stats. So you know what I mean, it's easy. You guys could do it. I only run bronze green machine, silver deadeye, and then I'm trying to think of what else I usually run. I put on limitless spot up just because the badge is supposed to be getting reworked soon, so I would definitely recommend that. And then just bronze lucky number 7. I play one score a lot, and usually sometimes I can just get open within the first 7 seconds, and if you have this badge on, you literally do not miss in the first 7 seconds of the shot clock. It's very like, okay, the badge isn't gonna activate that often, but when the badge does activate, it's super overpowered. So literally just put it on bronze and it's super good. Playmaking, I believe I'm running bronze ankle breaker, but actually I'm gonna change it up. So gold bullet passer right here, silver hyperdrive, silver quick first step. I'm putting on all the must needs right now. Bronze bailout, I run bronze glue hands, and those aren't must haves. And then silver handles for days. So I put on all the must have badges, and you can kind of do what you want with these last 7 badge points. You can put on space creator. I usually run like space creator silver. You can put on a little floor general if you want to help your teammates out. And honestly, you can put on like bronze dimer or like bronze ankle breaker. That's usually what I'd be putting on. And honestly, if you want to downgrade your bullet passer, you could put something else on. You could put like gold space creator on instead. And this is something that I think this is my exact badge setup right here. This is honestly what I would run. And yeah, let's move on to the defense. Now defense, you have 30 badge points. And honestly, I forgot about playmaking. One thing about playmaking as well, I don't know if I missed a badge, I actually have 29 playmaking because I went to college, so I can get a lot higher playmaking. So if I did, I would probably just put it on like bullet passer, ankle breaker. I feel like I'm just missing a badge completely. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm just missing a badge completely. But I'm not. I would just put them on like I would just upgrade your current badges: floor general, bullet passer, ankle breaker, dimer if you want. But I don't know, like those are the badges I'd put on if I had more playmaking. And the one thing I would recommend with this build is go to the, I think it's Michigan State. It gives you +4 playmaking, and bronze box like this, rim protector, rebound chaser, pickpocket, menace, what am I doing, chase down, and then intimidator. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. You could put intimidator up even more. And yeah, you could even put on like silver box, I think. Honestly, one thing I do want to try in this game is pogo stick. I haven't tried it yet, but pogo stick, I think it's it's gonna be a really good badge because it helps you quickly recover after you jump. And if you guys know something about this game, interior defense is ass, so you have to jump. So I think pogo stick would actually be a really good addition. So maybe go like this and then do gold. Or actually no, you can't do gold, so maybe just run a bronze. And yeah, this is the badge setup I would use. I'll show you guys all the badges, and if you guys want more next gen content, be sure to let me know, because like I'm down to make some next gen content, but like you guys have to let me know if you guys actually want it, because you know what I mean, I've been on current gen, I've been chilling on current gen, I've just been vibing, and yeah, but you guys have to let me know what kind of content you guys do want to see me on next gen. If you guys do want to see next gen content from me, if you're watching this video all the way to the end, you probably do. And yeah, that's gonna be about it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'm out, man. Peace.